Alright, today I'm going to show you guys how to set up a conventional direct drive stepper motor to work with and print NinjaFlex. Now this is the NinjaFlex Cheetah. It's a little more expensive, but it definitely prints faster. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that because NinjaFlex is cheap, the normal NinjaFlex is cheap, that it is a good buy, because it is not. It is very slow and it does not print well. What I'm going to show you guys how to do here is I had a couple of different methods that I tried, but essentially you want to get anything as close as you can, whether or not that is the throat or a piece of Teflon. I recommend a piece of Teflon. It works the best. You can do a couple of different options with that. You can get your normal Teflon tubing and just cut it to size and have a whole entire piece that goes down in there, or if you don't have that and you just need to print something real fast, you just grab one of your spare throats and cut the tubing basically in half. What I did is I actually kind of cut this down to where it actually fit with this little piece right here, because I did not have any extra, but for this video I think that it'll work. Anyway, so let me show you guys what the issue is here. So you'll get a good idea of what we are trying to avoid with NinjaFlex material. Alright. So this is obviously going to run down right through there like this. It's a little more complicated. That's okay though. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten this bad boy up so you can see what's happening here. Now I'm going to simulate turning this. There we go, I got it to work. So that is what happens right there. It has a little hernia inside, and no matter how close you get with this, I found that, and obviously you don't want a metal object up in there hitting either one of these, but I found that this usually, most of the time, herniates out like this, and this stuff will try to sneak out just about anywhere. So, I'll show you what I did. And the reason why I recommend a piece of Teflon is because it will obviously wear down a little bit when hitting the gears, and it won't damage the gears that much. So you get your piece of Teflon, and I have a little spacer that I put in here. This would be a normal size piece of Teflon. I just kind of took two pieces that I had together. Obviously this is not the correct one for this throat. So it goes down in there like that. I'm going to go ahead, thread that guy up in there like that. And as you see, I'm hitting those gears, and that's okay. It's just Teflon. I get that, just sneak that sucker as close up in there as you can and orientate your hot end down here wherever you can, so you can put your heater and sensor on there. And it's okay, this should still spin and everything with it on there. I would recommend, maybe if you feel like it's too tight, just back it out one thread and then feel how that feels. That feels a little better. Let me open this up. See how that, yep, that feels a lot better, not wearing too much. So now what you want to do is get your NinjaFlex, and you'll obviously feed it down in there like that. You'll hit your button. And it'll be a little tough, but it should go ahead and feed in there. Hopefully you guys can see this as I'm doing it. Alright, there we go, right in, no problem. Now, if I tighten this up and I go to try and turn this, this is not going to herniate the NinjaFlex at all, because there's no place for that stuff to actually sneak out. All it's going to do, the worst thing it's going to do is it's going to wear out your NinjaFlex, and then it's not going to feed, but it's not going to herniate. And I found that with the NinjaFlex Cheetah, you don't have that issue anymore. But the NinjaFlex Cheetah will herniate out if you don't do something like this. I've seen setups where people sell these things for like 250 bucks, and all this is a simple fix. Costs a couple of dollars, so anybody out there wanting to print masks right now, you don't have to wait for a $250 unit. You can take one of your old stepper motors and make it work with the Teflon throat insert. Basically, this is the idea, is that you obviously get that Teflon insert, and you make it extend pretty much all the way to your driver gear and the bearing that holds your filament, and you won't have any issues with your NinjaFlex anymore. Hope you guys like my video. If I'm doing this for any type of YouTube video, please like and subscribe. Thanks, bye.